podcast character designs done by Demon Artie. Like fan art, redesigns, original art, then Demon Artie's the artist you're going to want to follow. Be sure to check her out over on Twitter at ArtieDemon. If you like what you see, also consider supporting Demon Artie over on Patreon. For only $3 a month, you get access to Patreon-only community, concept art, voting on new art, bonus sketches, and the all-important fan service. So definitely check her out over on Patreon, because supporting independent art and artists is important. Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 Podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
F15PCA, Nick Tip 454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. We got a Morbius trailer, and I remember when this first got announced, I'm like, oh, Jared Leto is kind of a weirdo, and Morbius isn't all that known as a Marvel character overall, but we're talking about the main Spidey villains. Who's thinking of Morbius?
No one.
You're thinking of Doc Ock, you're thinking of Vulture, you're thinking of Shocker, Rhino, definitely Venom, Mysterio.
Green Goblin.
Yeah.
You think
Sandman.
He's one of the B-list villains.
Yeah, he's definitely...
Me almost C if you think about it.
Yeah, when I started thinking of Spider-Man villain, so I had literally no hope for this. It looked okay. It looked all right.
They did as well as they could have did in this trailer, I think.
And what I liked about it is that they went for a different approach, which is more of the scary.
Yeah, it definitely had more of a horror feel in the beginning.
Which was kind of cool. I like that, because I'm thinking, like, okay, this is a little twist. I like that. It's different.
And with Morbius being a lesser-known villain character in Spider-Man mythos, was he a cripple?
I don't know.
I thought... Well, see, most of my knowledge from Morbius comes from the 94 cartoon series, Spider-Man, and he was just like a normal scientist guy. I think he did have a rare disease, yes. But it didn't, like, cripple him.
No, and he wanted to win the award so he can become the assistant there for the professor. So he got a sample of Peter Parker's blood because he's working, but he didn't know it was Peter Parker's blood, and that's how he became Morbius.
Yeah, so it all got mixed together, and you see it. But I think they're going to take a different route.
Oh
here.
yeah, they're definitely.
Notice how a lot of Spider-Man's villains are made kind of because of him.
Yeah.
But it looks like in the movie versions they have like no connection to Spider-Man at all. No. Could you see Spider-Man like? In the way the mood is set in this trailer, could you see Tom Holland? Whoa!
But obviously Spider-Man is in this.
Yeah, because you see it. Here's the thing: everyone's like, "That's the Sam Raimi Spider-Man." I think they just they're gonna fix it.
Yeah,
they're gonna make it the Tom Holland one because that's just weird. If it was in the Sam Raimi universe,
but not only that, why would they have murderers scrawled over his face if it was Sam Raimi?
Because he never killed anyone.
He never killed anybody. Well, he didn't in this one either, but everyone thinks he did.
Yeah. So I think that's just a little flubby there.
Yeah.
But we did. I do like the fact that it shows him slowly but surely kind of becoming the vampire. And after he gets it, he gets very Captain Americanized. He's all buff and everything.
Yeah, which is a good move.
But then he starts the craving for blood because he used a bat. And I'm wondering, is he going to have the little suckers on his hands?
He's got to. He's got to. I know they gave him the fangs, but he doesn't drink like a vampire.
Yeah, he uses his hands.
Yeah, that would be totally dumb if he drinks like a
It's so
vampire.
Gross looking.
Yeah, I know.
But I guess that just adds to it.
And they're even gross, especially when he puts like...
Like octopus suckers with teeth.
The one thing you were commenting on how he would he looked like he was kind of disappearing and they had like a purple smoke. It looked weird.
He was like going down a hallway and jumping around. I'm like, was this Nightcrawler? Why is there a purple effect?
And that's the weird part, because right after that, they say, like, oh, I use sonar or something.
Yeah, echolocation.
And then I'm like...
And it showed like a black cloud. So is that his echolocation?
Yes, is that he's seeing that, but it's not really.
But I don't think it was necessary to do that. I could see doing the little how a radar would go,
like a Daredevil
thing, but not like a puffy cloud.
The only thing I could say is it is a little cliche because it reminds you of like old comics that back in the day they had to do
like
that.
Draw something to represent. Yeah. Like when Xavier uses mind powers, like how do you draw that?
Yeah.
So they do the little wavies.
Because it's like he'd just be sitting there and then nothing would happen on screen or on the page.
But you also said that maybe they're using it to cover up special effects CGI. Because he's just jumping from like wall to wall and like leaving a purple trails behind him. What the hell?
That's weird. And also
is he vamping?
Since he looks like a man, sometimes CG with like a human moving around, it does not look.
Yeah, very rubbery.
Yeah,
I don't like Jared Leto in playing parts, but he looks good for this role.
Yeah,
I'm shockingly surprised.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be utter trash, and it looks okay.
Yeah.
So we see the Spider-Man poster, so I think okay, there's gonna be a connection here, and then at the very end, the Stingers, we see Michael Keaton. I'm like, is that his Vulture character?
Exactly. Yeah,
because he's wearing his same getup that he wore at the end of the first Spider-Man movie when he was in jail. Yeah. So maybe they broke him out. So are they setting up a Sinister Six?
But he was never part of it.
I know. Neither was Venom either.
No. But I think they are. Because, like, why even bring that up?
Why even,
And the fact that he knows who Spider-Man is, like actually. Like,
But
knows
he saved his daughter, so he still has that, like that little honor in him.
And I guess you don't really need to know because if it's going after the movie, Mysterio
but we are yeah, exactly. So it doesn't even matter. Everyone knows he's Peter. But the point being, I still think he still owes like a debt to him. You know, I don't think he'll betray him. I really don't.
You notice how they didn't really bring this up in the Spider-Man movie, but remember how the Vulture was an old man that needed to like drain you to get.
Oh yeah, that's
like not an issue.
Oh no,
it was in comics too.
Yeah,
and so I don't know why they totally just took that out. Do you think they're going to bring that up?
I don't think so.
I think they just leave it out.
I think they'll leave it out. I'm pretty sure they'll leave it out.
But yeah, I want to see another trailer. I wish this wasn't a Blade movie, but whatever.
Blade needs to that we were talking about. Why else would be a Blade at the end of it?
That should have been the stinger. Cool. You see a guy like pull up in a black muscle car and he steps out and you see him pull out the sword and like
the problem is doing anyone would just talk about that, but that's what would make
that needs to be the end of the movie. Well, Blade like picks up a newspaper or something and he's like and he puts his sword in the paper. I'm like, oh yeah, he's going for Morbius.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. I feel like they need to, especially at the beginning of this trailer, it should association with Marvel. And they're making a Blade type movie.
The thing is, the only thing I'll say would be cool, because I thought before it'd be, when they weren't connected to the MCU, it'd be dumb to do a Sinister Six, because I don't think Spider-Man can fight them by themselves. But now, since he's connected to the MCU, you want to put an Avenger in there, that'd make more sense. That could even the odds.
Yes.
The Sinister Six would be kind of a lot for Spider-Man to take on.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, you'll have a movie where, like, oh, he's fighting Doc Ock, and he barely beats him. Then you add 5 more other supervillains, and somehow he beats them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that's going to happen. Spider-Man's strong, but I don't know if he can handle that.
But if you're gonna have Morbius and then you have something like, where's Felicia?
Yeah,
they gotta do Black Cat. That'd be so cool.
Black Cat
see, because that was another thing because Felicia dated Michael for a while. See, so there's all these like how they're all connected. All these things, you know, Peter Parker's life is connected to so many people and villains and heroes and bystanders, but all that connection's like being ripped out in these movies where they're just
I like the tone what they're going for, but the problem is like you said, those little connections that add it all together. Gone. It's not there.
It's interesting because I feel like now they're going to meet Peter Parker just by happenstance.
Yeah.
Oh, I get captured, so I have to be on Sinister Six, and so it happened we're hunting.
Or they're like at the very end, you see like a Fisk, you know, a Kingpin. I brought you all here today because we all have a common enemy. Then up on screen, you see the Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's so funny.
So cliche.
They want to use Ryan Daggio, but that Ryan Daggio, I don't know if I can see him with like superpowered people. Like that just seems weird. Like it would they want to use it, but it would just be odd. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Such violence. Yeah. He did such a good Kingpin.
Oh yes.
And I know what I love about like the whole idea of like you have to make your villain you get to understand him. I understand everything that Fisk went through, but he chose to do the wrong thing.
It's still bad. It's still
wrong.
Yeah.
But that's how you do it. He does it. That's why he did a super good job as Kingpin. But like you said, can you see him in the world of the Avengers?
Yeah.
I mean, Defenders is one thing, but that's about as far we need to go with the powers. We're talking, you know, people that can, you know, literally fly around and shoot, and it's like laser beams. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
It's so funny. So if this Morbius movie's connected, and so Endgame happened, and like this Michael Morbius guy's like, oh, remember that time half the planet disappeared? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think they'll mention it, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's all a thing. All these things happen.
They should end with Captain Marvel showing up and just killing him in one hit. That's how all Marvel movies need to end from now on. She just comes on the planet, finds
and the thing is just the same scene. She looks at him and she punches him. It's just the same scene every movie.
It's the same exact thing. They just
change the background.
Morbius is in the middle of New York City. Someone's back in the desert. What the heck?
Somebody flies off the screen.
But has that look on her face of just, I don't know, just being irritated and pissed off all the time.
I'm happy that I'm surprised that this looks as good as it did. And when he went like full vampire, hey, look creepy, look scary.
He looked like them.
Yeah, he looked creepy.
I tell you this, it's amazing. If you were to told me I'd be more excited to see Morbius movie over Venom, I thought you were lying 5-6 years ago. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm more excited for Morbius. I just am.
They did a super good job, and I applaud Sony for doing, exceeding my expectations.
Yes,
they really
definitely.
Did. Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.